Hey everyone, this is a bit of a different video. I'm not sure if I will upload this, and if I do, it's on an Instagram page that's blocked, or it's on my YouTube channel, and obviously my YouTube channel is predominantly being used for cars, but I did allude to in my last video, which I said that I was going to come back and do YouTubing regularly, that I would be doing stuff like, I don't know, maybe some more gym stuff, some more personal reflection things. This kind of is that. This is a bit of a personal statement, and I wanted to create a video so that I could track this journey. I'm feeling like really good emotionally. Like, I have a fantastic family who just celebrated Lois's 30th. I have a 14-month-old baby, and she's just the world. And things are good, like work's good, the house is great, the car's great, like my family, they're all healthy. Everything's positive emotionally. I'm like 80% there. But I'm struggling at the moment with the way I look. I've just recently come out of an injury, a bad injury. So a couple of weeks ago now, I twisted my knee, and I have historic injuries with my knee. And I'll come back to that in a second. And so I've got my knee, and it's I'm a bit physically, I think I'm physically in the worst shape of my life. I'm not big or anything like that. I'm just not, I did work, exercise my entire life. So I've got this knee injury. I get this eczema skin rash thing on my hand every winter. It's gets worse every year. I'm finding maybe it's related to the same stress, but I'm starting to feel like my hair is I'm starting to lose, I'm starting to thin, and I'm eating shit, I'm not drinking enough water, I drink too much coffee probably, and I'm now more so than ever super conscious about my age. And when I look in the mirror, I am not happy with what I see. And for those of you who know me, I've done some form of exercise for most of my life. And up until I was 16, I did consistent training. And a consistent training from when I was 5 to when I was 16. And since I was 16 to now being 33, I've not been consistent. And for a number of reasons, life gets in the way. I don't know, not being able to find a sport that I truly love. And yeah, I don't know if any of you can relate to this. And like I said, I don't know if I'll post this, but if I do post it, if any of you can relate to this, then please comment on it. But I really am in like I say, I'm emotionally good. With all aspects of my life, I can't complain in that regard. But my physical being is really affecting the last 20% of my mental, and I think I could probably go exceed levels I've never had mentally if I was in a physically good place. And so the hands, the hair thinning, my overall skin condition probably related to water ingress and good eating, which I'm not good at eating. And so I refer to this knee injury. So 2 weeks ago, actually no, I'll reverse it. 9 years ago, I played football with the guys at work when I just started here. And I twisted my knee badly, and then went home, didn't get it looked at professionally properly. It was swollen like a watermelon, a grapefruit probably. And then I didn't get it looked at properly, and then 3 weeks later, the total fool, went back to this football again and did the exact same thing. And from those that remember that were there, they heard this popping noise. excuse me. And again, I never went and got it properly checked out. And then 3 weeks ago, I was tying my shoelaces and put my winter boots on. I put my left winter boot on and slipped slightly and twisted my right knee again, and it made this awful crunching noise that sounded like someone accidentally putting their car in the wrong gear, or almost also resembling, imagine crunching, eggshells in your hand. That was the type of noise that made. And I was down in agony, like screaming agony that I've never felt before. And this was a couple of weeks ago, and now I pulled the trigger and went to see someone. And luckily, the physio did a lot of exercises with me and a lot of tests, and they feel that there's nothing there that would require surgery or anything like that. I'm in a lot of pain at the moment. I've got to walk it off. I've got exercises to do. But we stripped everything back to figure out, why it's recurring, what it could possibly be from the pain and the tests. We think it's the inside of my knee and the cartilage there. But anyway, this, every single time, so I get basically, it's not chronic pain. I get, once a year, I get a flare up of pain in my knee, and it lasts a few days. But this is in 9 years since the footballing accident, I've not had a big, huge, incident like this that's caused my knee. So the physio actually worked back with me emotionally, or not emotionally, but tried to figure out exactly what was causing this. And we found that at every point during when I have small flare-ups during the year, and certainly at the point where I injured it 9 years ago, and certainly now, this again was down. It was down one of this. It was during one of these down periods where I wasn't training, and the physio was saying, "When was the last time you did squats? When was the last time you trained your legs?" And then I thought he was going to say that was the bad thing, because again, flashback to 5 or 6 months ago, I was bulking. I tried to do a period of bulking, heavy bulking, before going on a holiday with my wife to Dubai, and I was not physically the best shape of my life, but I hit targets I'd never hit before. I was doing over 110 kg squat. I have deadlifts. I slowly worked my way up. Because I've had issues with my back in the past. So I got to well over 100 kilos there, and I did well over 100. I was doing 105 single rep, 1 rep max for bench press, which was far than without any spotter, which was insane for me. And then after Dubai, I came back and I stopped. Anyway, so we figured out that every time I had an injury with my knee was during a period of downtime where I'd stopped training. And then every time during the year where I'd have a flare-up, they were also during a time of downtime in the gym. And the physio is in all honesty said to me that the way to stop this ever being a problem again, in their mind, in their professional opinion, is that I am consistently training and looking after my body. It's particularly my legs, doing some form of lower body leg exercises every week. Now, I used to do badminton. Football I stopped doing at the time of the injury. I've never played football again. Badminton's been struck off the list as well. That consistent exercise I talked about, being up to the age of 16, was swimming. So I'm going back to swimming, and I'm going to be training my legs, and I'm going to be training my upper body, and I'm going to get back to me. And that sounds a bit cheesy, but it's I'm going to get back to being physically in the right state to prevent injuries like this happening. And it's weird, I was reflecting on, you'd see people walking down the street, and it's been icy in Scotland, and with this knee injury, it was terrifying. If I slip here, I'm I will properly damage potentially surgery required on my knee. And I'm pissed off that I've let myself be inconsistent since 16. I regret not continuing swimming through adolescence and into being a teenager. I regret not being consistent with my eating, consistent with my drinking of water, consistent with looking after myself. So this video, I've been sort of labouring over the point for the past 10 minutes, but this video is my mission statement in a way. I have to do some sort of training to prevent this leg having issues again, and prevent myself getting to this state physically where I just don't like the way I look at all. And it's, like I said, it's maybe bringing down my mental state more than I let on, but I'm very happy, and I want to stress this, that I know I'm so happy with family and with that side of my life, but when I look at myself in the mirror, there's not someone I'm proud of, or, I mean, physically, I'm proud of where I've come from and what I've done, but physically, I let myself go in a bit, and I'm just not happy. This is my statement. This is a video I want to come back to 6 months, a year, 10 years, I don't know. I want to come back to this video, and that's why maybe I will upload it. To say I've done it, like, it sounds cheesy. I'm not coming back from a serious injury or a serious trauma, but like, it's often overlooked, you know, how these sort of things can affect people. So I thought I'd maybe share it. And you know what? This is day one. This is day one. Obviously, I can't do much at the moment. I'm doing some exercises to strengthen my leg. Every day it gets better. As soon as it's done, I'll be in the pool. And then once I'm in and training again consistently, I'll be in the gym again. And then I'm also going to start hunting for a sport for me. And obviously I'm limited by what I can do with the knee, but I want to find something that I can do and enjoy. So yeah, I've talked too much. If any of you have gone through something similar, you know, that you're just not happy with how you look, you know you can do better, you've been struggling like I have been. It's weird that the diagnosis and the route to a healed leg is to basically continuously do working out for the rest of my life and keep myself strong and healthy. That's unless I want to be hobbling around and in severe pain in my leg and have reoccurring knee injuries like this again, doing silly things like tying my laces. I literally have to keep training, working hard on my body, finding the time, sleeping well, eating well, drinking water. I don't drink alcohol, but continue doing that. And I want to document it, I want to upload it, I want to share that journey. And hopefully this will be, like I say, a video I can come back to show myself how far I've come. So if I upload this, thank you for listening. I will upload as often as I can to update you all on the progress, and like, I also want to do doing stuff with the car, like, and that side of things. If I will try and upload more, I think, because that is again another side to things. I know it's not physical, but it does. I've not got much hobbies anymore, and my life is now baby and my wife, and I'm happy with that, but I need to start looking after myself as well. So thank you, everyone. I appreciate you listening, and I'll catch you on the next one with an update.